Away from health matters to education, when 9 books are unveiled at once to teach and instill morals in children, one written by a child herself, it may be an indication of hope in rekindling the reading culture in homes. Our correspondent Ola Wakon was on hand to witness the public presentation of 8 books written by a mother and 1 by our daughter in Lagos.
My grandpa was a quiet man, civil and kind. Even if you broke his vase, he wouldn't really mind. He bought me goodies from the UK and abroad. He always told my dad to spare me the rod. He told me he was my role model.
Reciting an excerpt of a poem from her collection, Pamilerin Ejimai is the 12-year-old girl who is displaying a high level of creative ingenuity. Her mother and grandmother describe her as a special child.
My daughter is phenomenal. And I always tell everybody that there was one thing I did right, and that was reading to her early. When I was pregnant with Pamilerin, I always read to her, and when I gave birth to her, she was my first child, and I was much younger. I didn't have as much responsibilities. I was able to pour myself into her, reading to her every day, tons and tons of books. And that was when I actually realized that we didn't have enough Nigerian books, because all the books we had at that time were foreign books.
She's been wonderful, very sharp, very hyperactive too. But as she is maturing, growing older and older, my joy is that her energy is focused more towards her book.
This collection of 30 poems she started writing when she was 10. Pamilerin believes passionately about promoting the reading culture.
Readers are leaders and leaders are readers. When we catch them young and make them read, they will read and they will succeed.
Intelligence for artistic creativity perhaps runs in the DNA of the family. Her mother's unveiling of 8 books buttresses this fact. As a practicing accountant, she sees indigenous picture story books as a way of helping to better the education sector.
What I do is I get individuals, people that are here, benefactors, I get corporate bodies, corporate supporters to buy this book. We take it to the schools, we give it to the children out for free. So from our own end, that's what we are doing. But the government is bigger than all of us combined. What the government can do is that they can provide a situation whereby they support these books and they give it out to children in public schools, thereby giving them an idea of what the future holds, if only they can toe the right path.
The 8 books from the author, I said they have to do with the culture. They relate with what we are made of, what Nigeria is made of, the humility part of it, the gratitude, the satisfaction, don't take more than you can chew, and all that. So it is time for us to look inward. This is not the time to look outside. We can do it. We're capable. Today has proven we are capable.
As Pamilerin autographs the book for me, it leaves the impression that yet another voice is emerging on Nigeria's already well-decorated literary landscape.
For the promotion of culture amongst children, these 9 books have been unveiled, and one of it by a 12-year-old girl, a collection of poems, while the remaining 8 by her mother. These collections will help promote culture and indigenous images among children, which will make them better, and it will also add value to the education sector. Ola Wakon, TVC News, Lagos.